I remember I'm also part of the Discord channels for some other, and I think I've
Mm.
seen you on the role for the writing team.
Uh, yeah, I did write for one mod. I'm not currently writing for it, but I did at the time. There was a mod called Doki Doki Blue Skies
Ah, yeah. That's the.
that I wrote pretty much Act One of Yuri's like scene. I think since I stepped down, the focus has been more on Saira and Natsuki for now. I think I I didn't want to like speak for them, but I think Monica and Yuri are planned at some point. But yeah, I did Act One for Yuri. I did a lot of her dialogue and her poems in that game as well, or that mod.
And now that we're talking of that mod, how was it like
Mm,
the whole process of writing for a mod? Because of that mod, I mean, you weren't the one who said like, all right, let's sit down and write a mod, find the people.
right.
Were you? I mean, did they call you in? Did you help?
Um, I saw on the someone tagged me, a friend tagged me because in the um like the lead like developers of that mod like posted on the start they were looking for a Yuri writer, and I'd just finished Violet Veils at that point.
You were fresh with this.
Right, and a friend like said, "Oh, hey, you know, you should get in touch with Tactical." Um, so we talked about it, and they read through Violet Veils, and we kind of went from there. But writing a mod is it's very different than writing a story
Why so?
because it's I guess it's essentially like writing it is writing a script rather than so you're writing like in a style similarly to like a play rather than just writing a story.
Huh.
So you can't um you can't rely on just like description. Like you have to be very active rather than like your characters need to emote, and you need to bounce between the voice of Yuri and the MC because they obviously have like different like personalities and different mannerisms. So you have to go back and forth between them, and um the it's like it's a lot more like fluid's not the right word because that implies that stories aren't fluid. But it's kind of like writing a conversation as it's happening rather than writing a sequence of events, if that makes sense.
All right. Yeah. I mean, I'm curious because I've dabbled with writing fan fiction, but I haven't dabbled with actually the process for
Yeah.
writing mod. And on still before we close up that topic, how was it like to work with a team? Like, of course, you had to show like what you were working on, like feedback,
Yeah.
give out some feedback and stuff like that.
Honestly, the team on Blue Skies they're very good. Like they're very committed to their work, and I definitely think if you haven't checked it out, I would highly recommend checking out Blue Skies. But I think just it got to a point personally where it really felt really stressful because I think at the time because I've been writing for it for a while. I think I was writing Emerald Eyes by the time that I said like I can't really do this anymore because I guess like the like balancing the deadlines with my own stuff that I was writing. I guess I kind of like started overthinking things, and I just kind of got into a weird like writer's block. So it's definitely it's not for everyone, but I do think it was a good experience. Like I'm glad to have been a part of it.